Afternoon. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I want to make this video like lengthy because I have a lot to say, and I do have more than one word to give you guys, and I feel like I can combine some of the words in this one video, but I can't because I got to get my son from school. So I'm just gonna give you this first word. But I understand that you don't want to believe that there's people out there who would do such things, but there's people out there who would do such things. Okay, the word I received, I heard the Lord say in the spirit this morning, they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. And instantly I started to think about how many times when you are a good person and something happens, you try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You don't want to always think that there's someone that's wicked or evil. And you don't want to be paranoid either. You don't want to be paranoid, and you don't want to project like the things that you may have went through in your past onto other people and then assume that everybody is just like the people from your past because of whatever you're going through. But I don't know who this word is for or what they did to you, but you may have been praying to God like, God, did this person really do this? Was this intentionally? Was this an accident? Because you're like, am I tripping? You're like, am I tripping, God? I heard the Lord say in the spirit this morning, they did it on purpose. As in, whoever did what they did to you, they did it on purpose. Take this word back to God and get confirmation, because there might be a bunch of people who were asking this specific question, right? And God wasn't specific on like how much people the word is for. He just said they did it on purpose. We live in a very deceitful time, deceitful world, okay? And, even people who claim to serve God, many of them are deceitful too. You know what I mean? And, again, like I tell you guys all the time, that saying hurt people, but that is an excuse as well, because you have to understand that many of us, we've been hurt, but we don't take what was done to us and we don't project it onto people, and we don't hurt other people because of what we've been through. You see what I'm saying? Like, we are wise enough, we are smart enough to understand that we have to heal through this. We got to take responsibility for our healing, for our own peace. We can't expect to or we can't depend on someone to bring us peace. We can't depend on other people. We have to only depend on God when it comes to our peace and our sanity. And forgiveness is the way to go. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you don't disturb your peace, so you don't feel bitter, so you don't have resentment, so you don't hold no grudges. It's better to forgive people. Now, I understand that it's very hard to believe that someone can do something like this, because if you have to ask God over and over if this was done on purpose or was it accident, it's like you don't want to believe the worst about this particular person or these particular people. But that's what the Lord said. He said they did it on purpose. But I want to just say forgiveness is so important. I spoke to you guys about Joel yesterday and talked about how God had me reading Joel, and there was people who who did a lot of God's people wrong, but there was also many of God's people who were rebellious, who were disobedient, they were not listening to God, and this is why many of them were going through suffering and stuff, right? But many of them gave their life to God and they repented and they got back on track, right? So understand that do not let anyone and what they do to you cause you to backslide or discourage you or make you think that you have to retaliate or anything like that, because understand that this is your walk, understand this is your life, and understand that it's not even worth giving them what it is they tried to give you. You see what I'm saying? You never repay evil back with evil, right? Because the one time you start to be vindictive, or the one time you say I'm gonna vindicate myself, etc., that may lead you down the wrong path. And that's what happened to many people. Maybe even the person that betrayed you, that's probably what happened to them. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, lead by example, because when you lead by example, I'm telling you, God will continue to bless you. And the very people who betray you, the very people who look down on you, they're going to look back and they're going to be like, man, although I betrayed this man or although I betrayed this woman, look who they came out to be. They came out to be strong. They came out to be a child of God. They came out to be successful. They came out on top. They came out on top. You see what I'm saying? Some people, they will purposely hurt us and purposely put us down because they want to see us backslide. They want to see us fail. They want to see us sad. They want to see us depressed. Sometimes you say to God, like, why do they keep hurting me over and over and over again? Some people, the reason why they hurt you over and over and over and over again is because you didn't break the first time. You didn't break the second time. You didn't break the third time. they want to, keep attacking you or keep doing what they're doing to you so much in hopes that you would break. But you're not going to break. You're not going to break. As long as you're obedient to God and you are surrendered to God and you have faith in God, you will not break. You see what I'm saying? You will not break. You'll have bad days, you'll have good days, but you won't break. Don't let anybody change your heart. Okay, and I have to tell you this because I don't know, whoever this is for, I don't know how you're going to respond after you get this confirmation. Like, you may be like, God, I don't want to believe they did this on purpose. And then all of a sudden you get this confirmation. I don't know how you're going to respond. You're responsible for your own actions, but I just want to show you the importance of forgiveness and not letting people push you to that extent to where you go backwards, right? Because it's not worth it. Let them see you elevate. Let them see you being blessed. Let them see you forgive them. Let them see that what they did to you didn't break you. You get what I'm saying? And this is the season of revelations and exposure. And God is showing people, the true colors of those that don't mean us good. He is showing us the true colors of people. I told you guys are going to find out a lot of people that were right under your nose were betraying you. Some of you guys, you found out someone stole from you. You found out someone lied to you. You found out someone was attacking you with witchcraft. You found out somebody was gossiping. Some of you guys, you just found out heartbreaking things. Literally, you just found out heartbreaking things and you're like, not again. But this is the season, because let me tell you something. Many of you guys, where you're going, a lot of these people cannot go with you. And you have to understand that God no longer wants you to be hindered. Just like how, his people in the book of Joel, they were hindered, they were held back, they were in stagnation, they were going through a lot. Many of them because of disobedience, but many of them also, they were suffering because they were around those who were also disobedient. You see what I'm saying? And remember, when God came back and restored everything, right? People called out on the Lord's name. They were repentant, right? So when God restores you, He is not going to want specific people around you who are not repentant, who don't have faith, who don't love Him, who are not willing to work on themselves, who have evil desires. You get what I'm saying? The Lord does not want you to be stagnant anymore. He wants you to prosper. He wants to elevate you. He wants the best for you. You've been through way too much suffering. You've been through way too much heartache to stay in that position. He wants to move you up. You get what I'm saying? And in order for this to happen, He has to expose the wolves that are around you. And yes, it may hurt. You get what I mean? It may hurt, but let me tell you something. The experience of betrayal will make you stronger. It will also make you wiser. And when you get to the levels where God is going to take you, your discernment's going to be top notch. People won't be able to deceive you like others did in the past because you've been through every form of deception. People can't come around you acting no type of way or deceive you in no type of way because you already know the red flags to look for. You already know the signs to look for. You see what I'm saying? God wants to reveal these things to you so He can move you to the next level and elevate you. But unfortunately, there's too many wolves around many of you guys that need to be exposed and need to be revealed so that you don't get sabotaged, you don't get hurt. God is not a man that He shall lie, and if He has shown you He's going to prosper you, and He allows these wolves to move forward with you, what does that mean? If they come near your harvest and they sabotage it, that would mean God is a liar, right? And He's not a liar. So He has to show you the wolves. He has to remove them from you before He can take you to your next elevation in life. Okay? So understand that as well. The truth has to come out before you can heal. Because if there's no truth, what are you healing from? If you don't know what the test is, if you don't know what the betrayal is, if you don't know what the truth is, what are you going to heal from? You see what I'm saying? In order for you to heal authentically, and to heal, in order for you to move forward, you need to know what you're removing yourself from. You need to know what the deception was. You need to know the truth, right? Yes, they did it on purpose, but the Lord is going to lift you. The Lord is going to elevate you. So understand that everything you're going to, it's meant to happen, okay? It's meant to happen. It's a part of God's will for your life. And He loves you too much to watch you sit there and have people deceive you right under your nose. Okay, you know what's so weird? Like, as I'm recording this video, I had this open eye vision, and listen, sometimes I see the most silliest things and I want to laugh, but I know like there's something significant for someone. So I don't know why I saw this, but that, you know that song Peanut Butter Jelly, peanut butter jelly, that I just saw that little I don't know, is it a peanut that they have dancing in that video? I don't know, they had that little cartoon that they have in that peanut butter jelly video, music video. I just saw that little cartoon. I don't know why I saw that, but I just wanted to share that with you. Like, maybe that, like, that's significant for someone. Like, maybe the person that you're around, the person that did this to you, maybe y'all dance to that song or something, or maybe y'all grew up in that era together. So I don't know, I don't understand. I just know I saw it and I was like, why am I seeing this? Whenever things happen and it's so random, where you're like, you're not even thinking about it, or you're not even like, and it just happens so randomly, that's usually God. Okay, like when I have visions of random things like that, I know that's God, because it's like, okay, it's not like I'm thinking about the song or hearing it for me to see that in the vision. No, that came out of nowhere, and I have not even heard that song or seen anything relating to that in years. So where did that come from? So I know it, like, is for someone. Anyways, I love you. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.